Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And we're here doing the second half of Fearless, Taylor's version. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you didn't see the first part, you could click back and watch that. If you're on Patreon, thanks for being here. You're seeing this before everyone else does due to me not having to edit it. So yeah, we really liked the first half. We were surprised by a handful of songs. We were just talking about, gonna forget the name already. The Best Day, talking about
Never Grow Up.
Yeah. Well, that was from the old.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There was just a news item highlighting Taylor's last concert and over $2 billion just in ticket sales alone.
Yeah.
The highest grossing concert event ever.
We've done some of these Taylor's version ones now. So we know that in the back half, there's like deluxe tracks, like tracks that didn't make it on. And then there's also From the Vault, which is like, I'm pretty sure that some of them are like tracks that didn't make it on at the time or that had been sitting around. And then some of them are newer records that she kind of, I think, throws on there as like just a bonus for the fans.
Right.
So yeah, so that's another second half of this album.
We're doing all that.
Which is basically, again, the length of a full album, hence why we split it in half.
Yeah.
Because it's very long. But so yeah, we finished with track 13, which was the final track of the regular album.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going right into track 14, which is called Jump, Then Fall.
In the morning, we're on the phone, and without a warning, I realize your laugh is the best sound I have ever heard. I like the way I can't keep my focus. I watch you talk, you didn't notice. I hear the words, but all I can think is we should be together. Every time you smile, I smile, and every time you shine, I shine for you. Whoa, I'm feeling you, baby. Don't be afraid to jump, then fall. Jump, then fall into me. Baby,
that was a nice rise.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to jump up like that.
You wanna be with me too. 'Cause I'ma stay through it all, so jump, then fall.
I think this is the first track I felt like she was really trying to sound younger, the first few lines.
Yeah, well,
Right?
I mean, this is all re-recorded, right? So
Yeah, Taylor's version.
I don't know where in the timeline we're at now. Like, I don't know what was like an old, like a song that existed back then, or maybe a couple years later, you know?
Got it,
because these
got
aren't
it.
part of the original. So
Got it.
Take a deep breath and jump, then fall into me. 'Cause every time you smile, I smile, and every time you shine, I shine for you. Whoa, I'm feeling you, baby. Don't be afraid to jump, then fall. Jump, then fall into me. Whoa, I need you, baby. Don't be afraid, please jump, then fall. Jump, then fall into me. Baby, I'm never gonna leave you. Say that you wanna be with me too. 'Cause I'ma stay through it all, so jump, then fall. Jump, then fall, baby, into me. Yeah.
nice, same as
I mean,
same as a lot of what we were saying on the first half.
yeah, just refer to any of the songs that we listened to last night. And I mean, you can't help but, it gives you a good feeling. I feel like you can't help but smile listening to it.
Yeah,
She knows where to lilt, jump, then fall, whoop. Like, just doing subtle things with a song just makes every song,
yep.
You know the sound is her.
Yeah.
You know the guitar playing is her. You know it's all classic Taylor.
But every song has its own little...
It really does.
Track 15 is called Untouchable.
That's the Aurora. Nice.
Yeah. Which was in New Jersey not that long. Remember that?
Yeah, well, we didn't
get to see it, but a lot of people
sure
did.
Definitely a bucket list thing for
Yeah.
me.
Like a distant diamond sky. I'm reaching out and I just can't tell you why. I'm caught up in you. I'm caught up in you. Untouchable, burning brighter than the sun. And when you're close, I feel like coming undone. In the middle of the night, when I'm in this dream, it's like a million little stars spelling out your name. You gotta come on, say that we'll be together. Come on, little taste of heaven. I know you're saying that you'd be here anyway, but you're untouchable, burning brighter than the sun. And now that you're close, I feel like coming undone. In the middle of the night, when I'm in this dream, it's like a million little stars spelling out your name. You gotta come on, little taste of heaven.
That's about as seductive as she gets, but it's very relaxing.
Yeah. I love the guitars on this.
Oh, no half-ass about it. They're really picking the strings.
You're untouchable, burning brighter than the sun. Now that you're close, I feel like coming undone. In the middle of the night, when I'm in this dream, come on, oh. In the middle of the night, when I'm in this dream, it's like a million little stars spelling out your name. You gotta come on, say that we'll be together. Come on, in the middle of the night, we can form this dream. I wanna feel you by my side, standing next to me. It's like a million little stars spelling out your name, spelling out your name. Ooh.
That's one of my favorite ones on the whole album.
I mean,
was
after
awesome.
a long day today, that feels like a neck massage,
Oh, man.
all in one. And you know I'm not a big fan of repeated lines and lyrics, but she could have sang that for
Oh, man.
6 minutes straight. And
That was 5.5 minutes.
Was it?
Yeah, but it flies
no
by.
kidding.
I was thinking the same thing. That could be like All Too Well length. Like that could be 9 minutes, 10 minutes.
There's just something about those lines, and the way she delivers them is,
Her singing was beautiful. on
yeah, it's just, you just don't want to stop hearing it. you
really
know?
beautiful. And like we said before, enough subtle touches to like that. Each time the chorus came in, the first time it was stripped, and then the second time the guitars were higher, and then the third time she just adds the little
drum,
little kick and snare.
Yeah.
But everything keeps the song just.
Yeah, it's like it was like a lazy
man.
river.
Track 16 is called Forever and Always.
We got time?
Yeah, Forever and Always piano version.
Oh, that was
Taylor's version.
earlier.
So
in
we already heard that, right?
Yeah.
One Once upon a time, I believe it was a Tuesday when I caught your eye, and we caught on to something. I hold on to the night. You looked me in the eye and told me you loved me. Were you just kidding? 'Cause it seems to me this thing is breaking down. We almost never speak. I don't feel welcome anymore. What happened? Please tell me. 'Cause 1 second it was perfect. Now you're halfway out the door. And it rains in your bedroom. Everything is wrong. It rains when you're here and it rains when you're gone. I was there when you said forever and always. Was I out of line? Did I say something way too honest? Made you run and hide like a scared little boy. I looked into your eyes, thought I knew you for a minute. Now I'm not so sure. So here's to everything, coming down to nothing. Here's to silence. It rains when you're here and it rains when you're gone.
I remember now. This is the song I said that the lyrics felt deeper than the sound of the fast one. It was like,
Oh,
la,
yeah,
la,
yeah.
la.
Well,
I don't think
it's a totally different
it's
song.
Crazy.
This way, yeah.
I knew it. I mean, it sounds like something you would reserve for in concert, you know?
Yeah.
When people have known it so well. And even the way she delivers that line is just, it's a perfect way to break the chorus.
Yeah.
Now you get the strings. I mean, it's like a Cinderella thing, you know? It really is.
And it rains in your bedroom. Everything is wrong. It rains when you're here. It rains when you're gone. I didn't mean it, baby. You said forever and always, yeah.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Oh, wow. I mean, yeah, the original was so good.
It was livelier. And I just remember feeling like, wow, it's
a totally different song.
Yeah, sure is.
And like, I think I probably said it in the last one, but she literally could just put out, she so easily could just put out a record
Stripped.
like of her on the piano doing songs. She doesn't need it. She literally doesn't need.
No.
I mean, it's great when she does it, but she's so powerful at the.
I agree.
At the core, we always say like Taylor is the best because of her choruses and her songwriting. Like that's what comes through when you just get her and the piano.
But even that that little clip you showed me that time of her, was it at the, I forget what awards or a pre-show or after show?
Oh, that was the Grammy Museum.
Yeah.
When she did the
mean,
2 songs on the piano.
Oh
that was
my-
awesome.
Yeah, and you're right.
And
I mean,
intimate.
if she, you know, she could spend obviously, you know, almost, you know, almost talking about Elton John before, almost like Elton John, just sit at the piano, give
Oh,
the
yeah.
audience, you know, no dancing, just 3 or 4 hours.
I
of
honestly wouldn't be
beautiful-
surprised if like
as maybe
she
as,
goes that route.
maybe
After
right,
this mega. I mean, Eras Tour is like
Maybe.
a fucking spectacular.
maybe.
Track 17 is called "Come In with the Rain."
I could go back to every last.
Oh shit! They said that was a cover. Untouchable, the song we liked. Luna Halo. This is the cover. This is what she covered. Are you kidding me? That is insane. It's like a punk song. Wow.
Oh, it's like a million stars. Go down to that line. It's like a little million stars spelling out. Okay.
Sounds like the Struts a little bit. That's insane. Not the cover, not the song I would think it would be. Anyways, sidebar, but that was really cool.
That's great.
Where were we at? Oh yeah, Come In With the Rain. That's crazy.
Now listen to this little chord here. Tell me what you hear. Here it comes. Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Wish You Were Here.
Dun-dun-dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Talk to the wind, talk to the sky, talk to the man with the reasons why. Let me know what you find.
Another God reference.
Yeah.
My window open, 'cause I'm too tired tonight to call your name. I could stand up and sing you a song, but I don't wanna have to go that far, and I've got you down. I know you by heart, and you don't even know where I start. Talk to yourself, talk to the tears,
Sounds
talk to
great.
the man who put you here.
I wonder, is that a sound that started in country music or did that start in rock music?
No, rock. No, it's all country. Yeah.
I don't know what else I can say. I'll leave my
Nice.
window open, 'cause I'm too tired tonight for all these games. Just to know I'm right here open, and she'll come in with the rain.
Powerful voice.
Oh yeah. It's giving me like a big like Casey Musgraves feel, which is one of my favorite artists.
Absolutely.
But like that like country rooted, soulful,
Yep,
like just I don't know. I love that sound.
Yeah.
It just hits
it does.
it's
Because it's you know, I think I said it on the last recording. It's deeply American.
yeah.
You know, there's no other sound like that, you know, with a banjo and a slides and just, you know,
Telling stories.
yeah, the voice, very subtle drum,
Her
gorgeous.
songwriting is so good too.
Jeez.
Track 18 is called Superstar. As we're praising her. She has a track called Superstar. The curly hair.
My love and I took it down.
This is wrong, but I can't help but feel like there ain't nothing more I'd beg. Misty morning comes again, and I can't help but wish I could see your face. I knew from the first note played I'd be breaking all my rules to see you. To dim that spotlight, tell me things like I can't keep my eyes off of you. I'm no one special, just another wide-eyed girl. You smile that beautiful smile, and all the girls in the front row scream your name. So dim that spotlight, tell me things like I can't take my eyes off of you. I'm no one
Sounds like she has a backing vocalist.
Little bit.
Faint.
Little bit.
It's
definitely there, though.
Superstar.
I wasn't as crazy about that one.
Not my favorite, but I'm gonna say it ties in perfectly what we were just saying. How she can take a moment. It always feels like going to a county fair, and you're watching somebody that shows up at the racetrack, and she just knows what that's like, and she goes home and hears it on the radio. She's in love. She puts the pictures on the wall. It's very, very early teen emotion there. And she can tap into it and write a song. So but not my
instrumentally though, and everything. It was just it was just okay. Track 19 is called "The Other Side of the Door."
To the banjo.
These photos are insane.
Oh my goodness. A lot of black and white pictures popping up here of her in concert or backstage.
But if you look a little closer, I said leave, but all I really want is you to stand outside.
I mean,
we're back to the Pebbles.
What?
Oh, yeah. We're back to the Pebbles. The window's shut now.
But I mean, just look at the difference in the last song and this song now.
Oh yeah,
it's night and day.
Yeah. I mean, similar subject matter,
right? But in a different, delivery and feel.
Things we both said, and I remember the slamming door and all the things that I misread. Baby, if you know everything, tell me why you couldn't see. When I left, I wanted you to chase after me. Oh, scream out the window. Oh, I can't even look at you. I don't need you, but I do. I say there's nothing you can say to make this right again. I mean it. The faded picture of a beautiful night.
That's the
spitting.
Yeah. That's the modern Taylor that we know. How she does that.
Yeah, that is awesome. What a way to wrap it up. Nice.
Yeah, that's something we haven't heard much on the album, but something we know.
Yeah,
more recent
she
albums
was getting into the
she
flow.
would do that a lot,
right?
Going like the.
But that one made this one feel like what a climax to the song. But really upbeat song, great music. Again, musicianship on this is tremendous.
Not a far stretch from the subject of the last track.
No, but because of the way
package is way different.
Yeah, I think the production definitely just took it to another level.
She's doing more with her.
Yeah.
The way she structures those verses and stuff. Track 20 is called "Today Was a Fairy Tale." Wait, wasn't that also on the original album? Or do I just know that song?
I don't think it was.
Huh. I know this. It's a very popular Taylor song.
Okay.
I don't know where I know the songs from. It's either from Meagan or from something we watched or from...
No, it's probably from her or being in the car with her.
I don't know. I definitely know this song though.
Today was a fairy tale, you were the prince. I used to be a damsel in distress. You took me by the hand and you picked me up at 6. Today was a fairy tale.
I think it was in the concert for sure.
Yeah, I definitely know
Today
it.
was a fairy tale.
Was this the one where she was on the house?
Nah, that was Evermore.
Oh yeah, that was
a fairy
good.
Tale. I wore a dress, you wore a dark gray t-shirt. Can you feel this magic in the air? It must have been the way you kissed me. Fell in love when I saw you standing there. It must have been the way. Today was a fairy tale. It must have been the way. Today was a fairy tale. Was a fairy tale, you've got a smile, takes me to another planet. Every move you make everything you say is right. Today was a fairy tale. It must have been the way.
For me, this is in that vein of the other couple songs, right?
Yeah,
From a teen.
Yeah.
But not bad, just different.
Similar-ish to like love story stuff.
Yeah. Like Superstar, this is like.
Yeah.
Time slows down whenever you're around.
They
That's
said it was
funny.
released for a movie soundtrack.
I could feel that.
That makes sense. Because I was gonna say I don't
rom-com.
think it was on any album, but
Yeah, and it feels very rom-com-y, you know. It was okay for me.
for the movie Valentine's Day in 2010. Look at that. See, I don't even have to look at.
I know that movie. That's Adam Sandler was in it. They had a whole shit ton of.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wait.
They had a whole ton of.
Yeah, it
cast.
was like a bunch of celebrities and yeah. I do remember that.
I think they even had a second one.
Wow. But that all makes sense then.
Yeah, you feel it.
2010, like even the sound of it, like it. But still, the fact that even she was the one making the movie for the song for a major
Motion picture.
Yeah. Like right off the bat. That's pretty wild. Track 21, which is You All Over Me, featuring Maren Morris. Taylor's version from the Vault.
Okay.
So the last few are the Vault tracks. Maren Morris. I'm not sure I know who that is. Or I couldn't tell you a song.
Maybe that's her.
I mean, I don't know any of her music. I've heard of her.
Once the last drop of rain has dried off the pavement, shouldn't I find a stain? But I never do. The way the tires turn
Is that a harmonica?
slow
Yep.
on old county roads, they leave a muddy underneath.
It looks like maybe they toured together.
Reminds me of you.
Maybe she opened for her at some point.
Opened. Yeah.
You find graffiti on the wall. I lived and I learned. Had you got burned, held out and held on, God knows, too long and wasted time, lost tears, swore that I'd get out of here, but no amount of freedom gets you clean. I've still got you all over me.
Nice lyric.
Great.
And I melted like a child. Now every breath of air I breathe reminds me of then. And I lived and I learned. Had you got burned, held out, we're never really meant to be. So I lied and I cried and I watched a part of myself die. 'Cause no amount of freedom gets you clean. I still got you all over me. I still got you all over me. I still got you all over me.
Great track.
Good track.
It still fits in the sound of the album, like the original one, but feels a little more like a more modern written Taylor Swift song.
Had a good flow to it.
And just, I guess, Maren doing the background vocals, seems like.
Yeah, she was
Those
a little
harmonizing
quieter.
vocals.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't, nothing crazy, but it fits the sound.
I just
the
like
record.
the imagery of that, almost like can't get the stink of you off me.
Yeah, it's such a
It's like,
interesting way to put
yeah.
not being able to shake someone.
Yeah.
Track 22 is called Mr. Perfectly Fine. Those guitars kind of just give me jacket
Twang.
edges.
Mr. Perfect Face, Mr. Here to Stay. Mr. Looked me in the eye and told me you would never go away. Everything was right, Mr. I've been waiting for you all my
no likey. That song would never go away.
I think.
God damn.
Okay, I'm gonna say this behind my
That
hand,
song was too long,
so you
man.
can't see me. I think this is the first time
Does
I'm
that
gonna.
make it better?
Yeah, for me, yeah. I think this is the first time I'm gonna compare her to like an Avril Lavigne song, like in that when she fine you ooh.
Yeah.
Too much of that away.
Not a fan.
Perfectly, I did like the way it's written. I like how the Mr.
Yeah.
and then everything was in quotes, because if you look at it, if you just take the stuff in quotes, it's very interesting. It's almost like it's a conversation that's being had.
Yeah.
But she puts the Mr. or Miss in front of all the quotes, and
It is very.
I mean, you wouldn't pick it up in the.
It's a very interesting
song?
way to write a song.
That's what I mean.
Very-
and I think it's more so when you see the way it's written.
Yeah. But
Because
also.
if you start right at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
Forget about the Mr. Perfect things someone would say. Oh, your perfect face. I'm here to stay. Look me in the eye and tell me you never go away. I've been waiting for you all my life.
Yeah, it's all like titles and quotes.
Yeah, things that,
But gosh, it's I don't know what it was.
yeah, it had that very
This one did not need to be 5 minutes long. For
no,
sure.
there was
Could have
a
been like
little
2.5.
too much what
Because
ooh.
the little like play and the clever way of saying things.
Mm-hmm.
You
It got
kind
lost.
of get it with a minute in,
Right, but
and then it
really
just
was
goes
like
and
finding
goes and goes and goes.
everything that someone says in a
And there's not enough happening with the
No, it
vocals
always
or
came
the-
back to the da 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 da.
Track 23 is called "We Were Happy," Taylor's version from the vault.
Got a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, better feeling.
Jack?
Let's see. Probably.
We used to walk along the streets.
Oh, Aaron Dessner.
Porch lights were shining
He's like him
too.
bright before I had somewhere to be. Back when we had all night, and we were happy, and we were happy. When it was good, baby, it was good, baby. We showed them all. No one could touch the way we laughed in the dark, talking about your daddy's farm we were gonna buy someday. And we were happy.
He's really good, huh? Aaron.
Very good.
We used to watch.
He did a lot of folklore.
Down on the boats in the water, and we were happy. We were happy.
Very Midwestern
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate those voices telling me I'm not in love anymore, but they don't give me choices, and that's what these tears are for. We were happy.
That was nice. I'm trying to ignore now the fact that this is part of the Fearless
I
album
know.
because it feels so. That feels like a.
It felt like taffy. You're right. You said it before. We get it, and you've said it. Do we need 2 more minutes of you saying it?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as bad as
Not as bad
The last
because
one
it
was-
because it was slow and it
and
was
a little better production wise.
and imagery is there.
Yeah.
you can relate to the young love of when it's good. We were happy when we're happy.
But then again, these were, I'm trying to think of it as like, these were unreleased maybe for a reason. Maybe she was like, not saying they're bad songs, but maybe not
yeah. Didn't have the same punch.
As fleshed out.
Yeah.
That's When, featuring Keith Urban. Oh, looks like
probably showed up at concerts for her.
Huh.
You said I know,
or vice versa.
I said I need some time, need some space to think about all of this. You watched me go, and I knew my words were hard to hear and harder to ever take back. And I said, when can I come back? And you said, that's when I wake up in the morning. That's when it's sunny or storming, laughing when I'm crying. And that's when I'll be waiting at the front gate.
Then through the phone came all your tears, and I said, leave those all in our past. And you said, oh, when can I come back?
I don't know that I've ever heard of a collab or a feature with such a prominent part.
from Taylor.
Yeah,
Not often.
like a real duet.
Yeah. She doesn't do it often.
Not a lot. No. This is nice.
Nice.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's
Very
that's
good.
one of the better vault ones for sure. Good collaboration.
Cool. Yeah, very good.
Yeah,
I mean, oof.
I can't say I've really listened to much.
I know
Keith Urban.
He's a really good guitarist.
Yeah.
For the country genre.
Yeah,
I mean, he was like one of the first to introduce like the real, rock sound almost. Plus, he's married to Nicole Kidman.
track 25 is "Don't You."
Forget about me.
Hey, I knew I'd
See who produced it.
run into you someday.
Jack, of course. It starts with a synth.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's been a while, I didn't mean to stare. I heard she's nothing like me. I'm sure she'll make you happy. But don't you smile at me and ask me how I've been. Don't you? Sometimes I really wish that I could hate you. But don't you?
This reminds me of like a lover song from that album. Had a lot of those like airy vocals and synths and stuff.
Yeah. Ethereal.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. That's Jack. So we're getting a sampler platter here at the end
Yeah.
of all the different
Smorgasbord.
Taylor sounds over the years. Like that totally sounds like something from that album, the Lover album, like that synthy, late night,
Flutes.
airy vocals.
I like it because I that really this is one of the ones that just proves and shows how she can tap into something that everyone's. I mean, I can see that song coming from a guy perspective as well as a girl perspective.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to say, hey, you look good, or after it's over.
Yeah, we're at the final track.
Oh,
Bye Bye Baby. This gotta be Jack again. Let's see. Yep.
It wasn't just like a movie. The rain didn't soak through my clothes down to my skin. I'm driving away, and I guess you could say this is the last time I'll drive this way again. Lost in the gray, and I try to grab at the fray, 'cause I still love you, but I can't. Bye bye to everything I thought was on my side. Bye bye, baby. And back to your hesitation. I was so sure of everything I thought we'd always have. Guess I never doubted it. Then the here and the now floods in. Feels like I'm becoming a part of your past. Bye bye to everything I thought was on my side.
I mean, even that, right?
There's so much
It didn't work out, and it's still very innocent. Like bye bye, you know, like bye bye.
Yeah.
And all the pages are just slipping through my hands, and I'm so scared of how this ends. Bye bye to everything I thought was on my side. Took me home, I thought you were gonna keep me. Bye bye, baby. Bye bye, baby.
What do you think?
Not sure.
Yeah, it's. I feel like the vault tracks.
The repetition happened again.
Yeah. The vault tracks just didn't feel very necessary on this one.
No, it kind of surprised me. I thought for sure there'd be a.
Because I remember us liking. But I don't know. I said when we first started doing them, I feel like we kind of go through this every time we get to these vault ones when we do these.
Interesting.
Like
Yeah,
there's
I
a
have
couple
a-
we like and a few we're like
I have a total different feeling than the first
when the actual album.
20. 20.
And I mean, up until we got to the vault things,
Yeah.
up until track 20,
Yeah.
I was all in. Like,
Yeah,
because the sound of
this-
the album was and the era was
It kind of felt like a slog through.
like there's a couple good ones.
Yeah,
here,
but we
like
were.
the Keith Urban one was good.
Yeah, I did like the Keith Urban one.
We Were Happy was pretty good, but besides that, I don't know. It just feels
Yeah, a
like
little
did they need to be there?
Almost like if you had to pick, Taylor remedial class, this would be like, hey, give me a song. This would be like in her. It feels like first attempts or
Yeah,
something.
they don't feel like her best
No.
songs, which we know she can do, obviously, from all the 20 other.
I mean, they're not awful, but I wouldn't go out of my way to hear them
they
again.
feel like kind of like drafts, sort of
fill-ins or
like
yeah.
a song that she hadn't really fully finished, but then just kind of
like the
chorus,
like
a few
the
times.
yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Like she has the hooks, but
the hook and the chorus, but
the verses are
there's not much
very,
meat
very
on the
minimal.
bone. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's weird because it's like
I think I like your idea of
I don't want to.
if you're gonna
I don't
do
want to
it,
end this on that.
yeah, right. Why would you?
I'd rather it end on.
Yeah, like
Today Was a Fairy Tale. I'd rather it end with that end of that era.
I agree.
Like
I
that
agree.
was a couple years after.
Yeah, why slow me down?
Save those for like its own thing.
Yeah,
Up until track 20, so the ones that we did,
yeah.
13 to 20.
Yeah, I
Go
think
back
if,
to that because
yeah,
those are like
I'm not going to base what I feel about this on these last few.
It's because they are
They're
distinctly
exactly
different
what they are,
and
they're
titled differently.
vaults. Yeah, so they are what they are. Not a fan of them all. I enjoyed the Keith Urban feature.
Yeah, but
But the rest of it, terrific.
Yeah, I mean, so this blew my mind. The Untouchable, and then listening to the original song.
Nuts.
That was really crazy.
Like I've seen I've heard covers that you can pick up on like right away, but
that was really awesome. And the slowed version of Forever and Always, the piano
version,
incredible.
Beautiful.
I'll say again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're seeing it later than everyone on Patreon. So if you want to see these videos when they come out, we post them right after they come out. Yeah. The day after we record it, they get posted, uncut, unedited. So if you want to check that out, you can check the Patreon along with so many other live Taylor reactions and more to come. So if you want to join for that, stay tuned. Yeah, if you're on the Patreon or if you joined to watch this, thank you so much for your support. It's been kind of slow lately on YouTube, to be honest. We've talked about it before. Like, it's been a down period, not just for me, but just for kind of across YouTube. But the Patreon people are what allow me to continue to do this full time. So I appreciate anyone that gives any amount of their support. It means a lot. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And yeah, anything else to add?
No, I think the Swifties have definitely that they show their strength in numbers and in everything for her. They charter planes. I mean, that was crazy watching the news tonight. The whole plane.
They were all.
I think the stewardess, whoever the stewardess,
they
was,
were
the
all
flight attendant
on
said,
the flight.
Show of hands, who's here for the Taylor? The whole plane raised their hand.
It's different when you get to sit and really pay attention to the songs and the lyrics and the time periods. And
yeah. It's ridiculous.
And I don't think many people would do that, to be honest. That if you ask them they didn't care about Taylor Swift, it's like, my rebuttal is always like, have you ever sat and like played an album first through? No, I would never do that.
It takes dedication.
But it's like, if you don't do that, then you'll never.
Well,
you'll never get it.
That's why you. I think that's basically why you started this.
I'm saying not even just Taylor. It's different when you really. Dedicating yourself.
The fact that
paying attention.
Does everybody know that I'm going with you to the Kendrick Lamar concert?
I don't think we said it on the channel, but
it'll be I am totally psyched. It'll be my first rap concert, my first rap artist.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
I was a little afraid at first, but I'm gonna do it.
We're not in the mosh pit. It's fine,
and we'll definitely report on it. I think you're gonna have to do like
I said it to a few people, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta get his experience." That's gonna be. Yeah. But again, it's like we're getting. I'm glad
you couldn't have.
I'm glad through this journey we're both able to.
Yeah, you
like mostly it's me showing you all these new genres and artists, but the both of us getting to.
Yeah, and even along the way, how many covers did we find that you didn't even know, or things that I could shed light on? But 2 years ago, if you would have told me I'd be attending a rap concert, I would.
Just watch that first video, the first half of that.
There's no way. Video. I mean, it was just not going to happen.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
But now I'm going, and I know, I pick up on their sounds. If I hear it on a commercial, if I see them on a YouTube video, it changed my ear for music. And not only that, but all the comments that we get for these artists who we, you have the list going, and we pick them and pluck them, and some of them blow us away and some of them don't. But it's
names
like
won't be mentioned.
Yeah, but it's also like, I'm not a big reader, but like you could get stuck in a nonfiction world, and maybe you don't like fictional stories.
Yeah.
But then you do, and it's like oh my God, I can't get enough of this genre.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor has her own universe.
Exactly.
Of
yeah, and I was
lore
just
and stories.
I was just a little.
Yeah, we were just floating out there,
little planet.
Yeah. So yeah, Thanks everyone
Yeah, it's
for
been
watching.
fun.
I'll say it again. I don't know if anyone's still watching at this point, but if you are watching on YouTube, we're at the very end of the year. We're very close to 50,000. So if you watch our videos, or if you just found our videos and you haven't subscribed, we post a new video every single week, new album every week. So if you want to join us for that, you could hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot. But besides that, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week with a new album and new video. Peace.